right, so hopefully by now everyone had a chance to participate in our little bike air squat test, okay? So, the whole point of our MetFix initiative is to talk about how we use fuel for energy, okay? So, we have two main sources in our nutrition that we use as energy. One is carbohydrates and one is fat, okay? So, where you stopped on that bike test is a pretty good indicator of how your body is processing carbs and fuel for energy. And that is what we call metabolic flexibility. So, we're going to be talking a lot about metabolic flexibility, but the easiest way to explain it is our body's ability to use both carbs and fat as fuel. Okay, so I'm going to turn my camera around because this is a pretty good diagram that explains. All right, so when you guys were doing the bike and your air squats, you were really taking a little trip down Fuel Mountain. Okay, so the skier on the right that you see the red with the carbs, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Carbs are our quick acting source of energy, right? So if I'm going on a sprint and I ate my gummy bears before I left, my body is going to use those gummy bears first as my fuel source, okay? It's quick acting, it's fast burning. But the problem is that when we overconsume them, we have two choices. Our body can either eat more carbs or we're just going to run out of energy. So when we overconsume them, we only can use carbs as energy, okay? So the whole entire point of being metabolic flexible is to be like the skier on the left, the little blue skier, okay? This skier can use fat and carbs as a fuel source. So when we run out of energy from our carbohydrates, it's no big deal. I can just ski to the other side, grab some fat, and keep going. I have more sustained energy. I have access to both fuel sources, and this is the result of good mitochondrial health. I have healthy mitochondria. So this is going to be the start of our conversation about being metabolically flexible. We're going to start giving you guys tons of information about how you can increase your metabolic flexibility. And then maybe when we repeat this test, you can maybe last a little longer, all right? So we're going to be rolling out monthly tips. We're going to have a whole FAQ section on our webpage, so you can go check that out. I'll also be starting a group on Sunday, the 26th. So if you're the type of person that wants to take a deep dive into this stuff, we'll test your glucose, we'll test your ketones, we'll play around with some percentages of your total calories, we'll give you some percentages of carbs and fat. And of course, you guys know I love my real food reset. We'll be focusing on getting rid of ultra processed foods and going back to the basics with the whole foods. So if that's something you're interested in, you can sign up for the group. And regardless, the whole gym is going to get all of the information. We hope it's helpful. We're pretty excited to make you all better athletes and bring everyone just to better health. And hopefully you guys can then pass it on to your families and your communities. Good luck.